What you mean?
The gambling thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't him, though. That was his translator.
It doesn't matter.
How does that not matter? It's his translator. And welcome to the Magnetico podcast. I'm your host, Cole. I am here with
Jason. How's everybody doing?
And our new intern.
I got approved.
He got approved. He's back, Jaden.
He's on a 10-day contract. Trying to prove
I know, right? Crazy.
Well, let's get into it. What we got, Cole?
Well, we got some MLB controversy, we got NFL controversy, and we got college football stuff to talk about.
I got a lot to say about college football. So
why don't we start with that then? What you got to say?
Yes.
Man, these Gators. All right. I honestly feel, Cole, you said something to Donna. You said, I think my dad could call better plays than Billy.
I did.
This man, how do you, on 4th and 1 with Graham Mertz, do a quarterback sneak and he fumbles?
What?
In the game against Tennessee.
That was on first down.
No, I think it was 4th down. They went for it on 4th and 1.
I want to fact check you on that because
I think he fumbled on 4th and 1.
I'm pretty sure that was a first.
What would you want quarterback sneak on first down? No, that would make no sense.
Let me see.
You look it up, fact check me. So 4th and 1, he quarterback sneaks with Mertz. 4th and 1 with Lagway, you put him in the shotgun and you run a jet sweep.
Yeah.
The worst play calling. Jaden, did you watch the game?
No, I watched the ending of. I watched Lagway through the touchdown and send into overtime. I didn't watch the whole entire game.
That was a good throw too.
Hell of a throw.
That was a great throw.
The pocket awareness that was great.
So you watched the overtime part.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to get your take as a non-biased person that knows the sport.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a quarterback, so they came out on first down and they moved Lagway out of the pocket and he almost made a hell of a play.
Mm-hmm.
And then on 2nd and 3rd down.
I was right. It was 1st and goal.
It was 1st and goal? Okay. So my point is.
That just makes it even more stupid.
He tried a quarterback sneak with, why not? You got, okay.
Okay, but Graham Mertz needs to have the awareness to go down, though, because when he's trying to reach for it, he's still not very close to them.
So 2nd and 3rd down, you run the ball. You got a great athlete. I told Cole when it happened, I was like, you got to run that same thing 3-4 times in a row. Let the kid make a play. That's what he's there for. It's a learning season. And Billy just put him in bad situations. There was so many points left on the field. Bad clock management. Billy Napier, I don't know how. Now there's people saying they're going to bring him back.
I don't know how he only scored 3 points in the first half. We had so many scoring opportunities and we just didn't score.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. I feel like this game should have been 20-0 probably going in.
There was 17 unanswered points that were just off the board because of play calling.
And then I'm no X's and O's schematic mind, right? But I know offense enough. And I played the game and was on part of teams that had this package. All right. If you got, listen to me, if you could have run if you go put Lagway in the shotgun.
I'm sorry.
Right? 4 yards back when it's 4th and 6 inches. It wasn't even a yard. Okay. You got a defensive lineman that weighs almost 500 pounds on the sideline. You don't have a package where he's in the backfield. Could you imagine if that Watson guy, if Lagway catches it in the shotgun and that Watson pick a gap, whichever one, and follow him, you've got almost 750 pounds between two men coming. You can't get a yard, and we run a jet sweep.
I think the Bucs did that with Vita Vea a couple years ago.
Everybody, Coach Tate had them, you had that jumbo package. The tush push and Philly you didn't learn nothing? Do you watch the game? If the play would have worked, yeah, whatever. But you needed 6 inches. And then he was going to go for 2.
Oh, my. Oh.
This man was going to go for 2. You can't even line up. Your special teams can't even line up. You always have 12 men on the field.
And the play call was funny. I mean, it looked like it was going to work.
Man, his best thing that happened, it didn't work for him. But now they're saying if he can somehow win a few games here at the end of the season, they're going to bring him back.
Who's that?
There's just no way. There's just no way.
It's just people talking.
I don't believe that.
I mean, there's boosters. Some people saying there's boosters posting it. The thing is, they need a president at Florida, and they're not hiring the president of the university to the summer of 25. So they're saying that they don't really want to fire a coach and bring in a new coach without the new president having a say in it.
I saw something. It was like if Florida and Florida State still are like under 500, whoever wins the game keeps their coach, and whoever loses has to fire their coach.
That's funny.
Or maybe it was the other way around. I think I said that wrong. But
It's I think they can beat Kentucky. I think it was a way better team with Lagway. I said that last week.
I mean,
better.
I also believe that too. Yeah.
The offense just looks better, smoother.
The defense played a lot better. Tennessee's a good ball club. I told you that at the beginning of the season.
They
Are they? I mean,
they're gonna see.
I thought they looked a lot more better than the last couple of weeks. Though I thought the offense was going to be a lot better, but now they're just run heavy and they just can't throw the ball down the field. It looks like. So.
I agree. I definitely thought that Tennessee was going to put up a lot of points on us, but our defense played great. So
on the road, that's one thing you got to say for Billy though, is it seems like he hasn't lost the locker room. I know the fan base and ex-players aren't on his side, but you know, when I see the videos in the locker room and the way the kids played last week on the road, I don't think he's lost the locker room. So
I agree.
I think Billy's downfall is he should have come in and been like a CEO and hired offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and just kind of managed everything. It would have been a lot better. So that's all I got to say about college football. Other than that, I'm just.
I mean, we got some good games this week, so that's a plus. Like, what I just passed? Nebraska, Indiana. That'll be a good one.
Ain't nobody watching Nebraska and Indiana.
Indiana's ranked 16th in the nation.
So?
Okay. Alabama, Tennessee.
Alabama. Well, that should be a good game. That's at Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michigan, Illinois, 2 ranked teams.
That should be.
A&M versus Mississippi State. That's mid game. Georgia, Texas. At Texas.
That's going to be interesting. What time is that one?
7:30.
Same time as the Gators. All right.
Oh, yeah. The Gators do play. I forgot. I have to keep watching Gator football. It's rough.
All right. So the Mets.
Let's go Mets, baby. It's not looking good right now, but I think we'll pick it up.
Down 2-1. I'm happy that we're in the situation that we're in. So win or lose, I'm not going to be mad.
No,
I did not expect to be here. I know you're going to be mad. Did not expect us to be in this position. I said that before.
You should not be upset, Cole.
No.
I mean, of course I'm not going to be upset, but obviously if your team makes it this far, you want them to go farther.
You want them to win. Yeah.
Obviously you don't want them to lose as your favorite team, but
this is just an inferior team.
I'm not unhappy at all with this because I didn't expect us to be here either.
Yeah.
So.
I can't even. I think Mendoza's done a good job. I can't bash anything. The starting Senga, I didn't agree with that. But, you know, he's the coach, he's the manager. I support what he's doing.
He'll come out of the wolf pen.
The one thing that I kind of upset about is that they have not pushed and tried to lay down some bunts down the first base line. Like, really put some pressure on Freeman.
We don't have very good bunters.
Freeman can't run. You know, I can't see him defending a bunt. Like,
that's the thing. The pitcher can get there though.
If you put a good bunt down the first baseline, he's got to come off the bat. I don't know. We had no offense for 2 games of it.
Yeah.
But if anything, this team bounces back and they don't, hang their head from the day before. So
Dodgers have an underrated pitching staff, so I mean it's not too surprising to me.
Dodgers have an underrated.
Yeah, Walker Buehler has been a good pitcher for years now. Yamamoto's Yamamoto. He dominated in Japan, and he hasn't really lived up to the expectations that everybody has sought out for him.
I'm still disappointed.
What'd you say?
All that money, and you're trying to say he's not one of the best pitchers in baseball. Disappointing, man.
I wouldn't say one of the best. He's good.
He pitches tonight.
I
believe so.
I don't think so. Actually, I think it's somebody else.
I think I'm just scarred from that San Diego game at the beginning of the year.
Oh no, yeah. Yamamoto tonight.
So we get to see how good he is.
I mean, you'll see. He's got nasty stuff. It's just, Mets can't hit right now. We literally all of our runs on Tuesday, or what day do we play Tuesday? Yeah, no, Monday.
No,
all
Monday.
Of our runs on Monday came in the first 2 innings.
Yeah.
We didn't score any in the.
I had some opportunities yesterday to put some runs up, but just couldn't get a big hit. Alvarez is struggling.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Alvarez needs some extra time in the cage, something, bro. Because he's batting $130 in the postseason. So,
young player.
Young player. Vientos is younger.
I understand, but
actually that's not true. I think Alvarez is younger. He's batting $111. He's batting 111 in the playoffs.
Pete almost had a home run and flew out to the track. Like, they had their opportunities to get back. It actually would have been a hit.
Okay,
so.
no. Let's talk about this. Wait, is this is postseason? Oh wait, this is incorrect then. Sorry. Okay, I was about to, because it's telling me that Lindor's batting 182 in the playoffs, but that's not true. I think it's this series.
182 this series.
This series. This is our averages. 182, 231, .091, 100, 333, 0, 273, 0, 111. That's our starters tonight.
I mean, that's such a small sample. Like,
yeah, I agree.
You're just looking at a playoff.
I was gonna. I thought that was their postseason averages, and I was about to get on them. That's why I was about to get a little mad. But.
I don't think you would be here right now if that was postseason average. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
They definitely have to win tonight and tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, and give themselves going back, because they're definitely going back to LA. Yeah. You've got to.
Well, if the Dodgers win the next two.
Yeah, if you got to win the next two, that way going back to LA, they got to win two from you.
Yeah.
Because if you just win one, and they win one, and they all got to do, it's too rough. To go there and have to, win 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
That's a big ass.
I mean, they did it, so why can't we do it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're a better team than us. That's and it's interesting with Donna watching it, because she's asking me questions like, she don't understand the 7-game series. Like, why isn't it just 3? Well, you've got to have a better, like, it shows who's the better team, because you got to get into your bullpen deep. You got to use more starters.
Same in basketball too.
Bench, coming off the bench, like big pinch hit situations. So the better team in a 7-game series, usually a 3-game series, you got the best 2 pitchers, and you got a good 1 and 2.
Things can swing in a 3 game.
Yeah, so and that is, you're right. The NBA same way. So before we move on to NFL, let's talk about this Ohtani situation. So if you didn't see it during the game, Ohtani strikes out, and as soon as he strikes out, he looks to the dugout and is like, "What the hell?" Puts his hands up, like, and shaking his head like, "That ain't what you told me." Go find the video. Just put in Ohtani looks at dugout. It'll come up on YouTube. What do you think happened there, Cole?
I think that, I couldn't hear anything like that the Dodgers said that like indicated that something was coming, but maybe he had like an earpiece in, because it definitely looks suspicious.
Yeah, I've never ever in all the years of watching baseball seen a man strike out and then look to the dugout in disgust.
Put his hands up.
like in disgust, like that is not what y'all told me was coming.
That pitch was nasty too.
It was and then when I was reading the thing, they're saying Alvarez switched it up, which tells me, and I hope they talk about it tonight on the broadcast. If that's the case, the Mets got wind that they were doing something, and they're saying Alvarez switched it up at the last second. So they relayed the pitch that they thought was coming, and Alvarez switched it, and it fooled him.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so shocked looking at the dugout like, what just happened?
And the funny thing is, that same pitcher was on the mound that struck out Ohtani 2 innings later. He had a homer off of him.
Really?
3-run homer, yeah.
And what is going on? I'm watching the game. I know.
Oh, boy.
Why do they put Ohtani 5 batters? Ohtani 3 batters. Like, what the hell is going on? Who is this guy?
That's his poster. That's their poster boy.
I'm trying to say it's the poster boy.
That is the most ridiculous. Because I remember them doing that with Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa when they were chasing the record.
Yeah.
And it would be like, oh, it's coming up. And they would break from a game to show you a Barry Bonds at bat or something. I got that. But like
Ohtani's the best hitter in the league right now. So I mean,
Ohtani may be the best baseball player ever to live. I don't need to know when he's coming up. I know. I don't want anybody on. I'm aware he's coming up. The number 1 hole's coming. You ain't got to. I don't know. I can't take it.
He's on deck. Make sure to put that on screen.
He's 7 batters away.
Ohtani up in 2 innings. That's crazy, though. It's like a whole thing on TikTok right now too.
See, I'm not even on social media, so I ain't even seen it.
But I just like the fact that you're even saying something about it shows how
I've never seen it before. I saw it pop up on the screen. I'm like, 5 batters away, Ohtani. What? I've never seen that.
They love Ohtani, man.
That's crazy.
You should see MLB's TikTok. That's all they post is Shohei Ohtani.
I don't like him. There's just something about him.
I feel like it's kind of hard to not like him. Like I mean, unless he's like killing your favorite team. Like that's the only reason I wouldn't like him. I feel like he's pushed in the media too much, but like I don't really see a reason to hate him. He's a good player.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess that's cool.
He can't hit with nobody on base.
That's true. I mean, not anymore. He had
maybe
a 3-run home run yesterday.
But that was after the fact. It didn't matter at that point.
Yeah, you're right. But
what drama do we got going on in the NFL?
The Bucks are gonna beat Lamar for the 2nd time in his career.
That's the drama.
I
thought you had some good.
There's not really like NFL drama.
Oh, I thought there was something big going on.
Not really.
What do you mean? There is something big going on.
What got, Jaden? Tell us.
Oh, like
he's earning his contract.
Oh, I forgot.
A-Rod and Tay is back together. We're going to see Green Bay football basically in the Jets uniform. So
the New York Packers.
The New York fans are the New York Packers. Yeah, New York Packers.
New Jersey Packers, actually.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. They got a trade.
Yeah, and Amari Cooper. Do you know who that is?
He's on. I got him in fantasy.
Yeah, he went to the Bills. Josh Allen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Instead of Deshaun Watson. So.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Oh, no. But the league should definitely investigate the Jets for tampering. There's just no way Devontae Adams was there at Aaron Rodgers' house a couple minutes after the trade was announced. Tampering has to be involved. We should investigate.
Yeah, because if you don't know, Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee podcast. What is that? That's what it's called, right? It's just called Pat McAfee podcast. And he like walks in the room and he nods his head to come over, and he's just Devontae Adams just in his house. I feel like it's not tampering because they're good friends, but like I feel like we all knew who was going to the Jets or the Saints, and the Saints have no cap.
So was he a free agent?
No, he was on the Raiders. I
thought he was on it. Yeah,
he just wasn't happy.
So he just wanted out.
Yeah,
so what did the Jets give up?
Yeah.
They only gave up like a third
round pick.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Crazy. Amari Cooper got traded for a 3rd and a 7th. So
the Bucks gonna make any moves?
I hope so. Hope we get some DB help. That's all I want. Everything else is fine to me. Tyke Smith legacy game last week. He had 2 forced fumbles and a pick. So that's all you can ask for out of a rookie corner.
Nah, bro. Just wait till this week. Cole's going to be on the Tyke Smith is just horrible. We need to trade Tyke Smith. But, man.
I'm not pushing this agenda anymore. All right, let's get into the game predictions for this week. Today we got Broncos Saints at 8:15.
The worst Thursday night football game ever is incoming this week.
Sean Payton facing his former team, Spencer Rattler at the helm. Saints wide receiver 1 is Bub Means, which is kind of crazy. This is their 5th round rookie out of Pitt. So who you got in that game?
I'll take the Saints.
You're nuts. You're nuts.
Actually, I'll take the Saints. I'll take them.
I'm taking the Broncos. Y'all are bugging. I mean,
I'm taking it.
I'm starting Bub Means in fantasy today. So
yeah,
that's all I
with
can
that.
say. Oh my gosh. Ooh, another bad game. Patriots Jaguars in London. Ugh.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Patriots Jaguars.
That's a stinker.
I go Patriots.
Oh wow.
I'm going Jaguars. Right?
Hey, I heard Doug Peterson, but no, we Jaguars win.
I think Doug Peterson keeps his job for one more week. Honestly, if they win, do you think there's a chance that he still gets fired?
He needs to be fired now, but
I don't know. The Jaguars are not like they just don't have success with their head coaches. They just don't have success at all, to be honest.
I still remember the greatest coaching job from Urban Meyer for a season, for not even a season.
No,
quarter of the year.
That was
Crazy.
the worst coaching job ever.
It doesn't transfer over to the NFL. College does not transfer to the NFL.
That's not necessarily true.
They don't.
Cliff had some success.
Who?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on like let me see if I can think of somebody. Like the Michigan coach.
Harbaugh?
Yeah.
I think if Nick Saban was to do it now, he would have more success. You gotta have a Urban Meyer type, the way he, like, if you watch the documentary on Netflix about the Gators when Urban Meyer was there and the way he coached and demanded things, you can't do that in the NFL. Them guys ain't.
Wait, on the Florida documentary or the Aaron Hernandez one?
No, the Florida.
Oh.
The King of the Swamp. Not the Aaron Hernandez.
Dude, because I've seen clips of it, dude. It's just funny. Hey, Theo's on that show though.
On
Aaron Hernandez show.
Oh, the new one that's on. I need to watch that. It looks terrible.
No, it looks really bad. Don't watch it.
I watched it. I seen Hernandez.
It looks horrific. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Tim Tebow's like some random white guy.
I think I saw who Grant looked like. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, no, wait. So there's a story about that. That's his friend. That's his like real life friend. He nailed the laugh, the way he talks and everything. It's so funny. That's like the only good part. Is just Gronk.
I don't know that I need to see anything more on Aaron Hernandez. Like, I'm good on that.
I don't have enough.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like, what else do you need to tell me? The man played for my team. He went to New England. He was a star tight end for the Patriots.
I think it shows like why he did it, which is.
I think we've seen it.
Oh, I already know. I already know.
I feel like Aaron Hernandez just is the last person that needs a documentary.
Like, I wonder whose perspective this is, the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's more from his like family and friends side of it. Kind of explain. I don't know. Maybe I watch it. Maybe I don't. But I think I'm good. He killed somebody.
I ain't watching that shit.
He's a little.
That's all we need to know right there.
Anywho.
On the field, he was a hell of a player.
100%.
I mean, he was a hell of a player. So, him and Gronk together was crazy. That was crazy.
I didn't even watch that, but I can't even imagine that.
I mean, them two guys on the field with Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. And then you got
wasn't Randy Moss there for Aaron Hernandez's rookie year? I think he was there for 1 year when Aaron Hernandez was there.
And everybody says that Brady didn't have talent when he was in New England. That's not.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
Not true at all.
He had Gronk for almost
the prime Gronk.
Yeah.
Not the Bucks Gronk. And he still was great.
I mean, even Bucks Gronk, dude. He had 100 catches in a season one season. So. Anyway, we got Lions versus the undefeated Vikings.
Are the Vikings
that might
for
be
real?
game of the week.
Dude, the Vikings are for real.
Jaden, you think the Vikings are real?
Well, this week is gonna tell me.
I was about to say.
Them lines. This week is gonna tell me.
This week is gonna definitely prove a lot, and I think that the Vikings are actually. I think the Vikings are gonna come away with this one.
I booked them as Super Bowl contenders if they win this week.
Ooh,
maybe
big take right there.
Hey, but the Bucs beat the Lions. Are we Super Bowl contenders?
No.
That's not right.
Cole, you're close. You're close.
That's not right, man. If we put up a good fight with the Ravens this week, are we Super Bowl contenders?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
If you win,
Hey. We're going.
Might have to put the agenda.
Might go in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh.
All right, who you got, Dad?
I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, I'm taking Detroit.
Prayers up to Aiden Hutchinson. That leg injury was scary. Just hoping for a speedy recovery out of him. He had earlier in the season he had 4.5 sacks in one game versus the Bucs. So prayers up to him. He's a great player. It just sucks to see.
I think his pressures. I think he has like 50 pressures already. Like that was insane. Like I haven't seen that in a while. So like
I don't know about.
He was going to be defensive. Oh, it was actually like close to 50. It was like 45. It was crazy.
Really? Over 6 games? That's kind of crazy.
Over 6 games, 45 pressures. That's wild.
Wow. Actually, no, it was only 5 games, right? Because aren't they 3?
Yes, they only have played 5 games, 45 pressures.
That's insane. I might have to fact check you on that one. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, Titans, Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, that's just
Bills. Titans are next.
It's actually kind of sad because the Titans could low-key be like 4-1 if they had a competent offense because their defense is actually one of the best in the NFL.
No, not a competent
Will
offense.
Will Levis is so it just he just makes my head hurt. So that's why they're losing.
Oh, dude, Will Levis. Will Levis is just bad, man. He's just bad. Dolphins, Colts. That's a stinker.
Who's playing? Joe Flacco?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Colts.
It might be Richardson. I don't know. Wait.
Then we're oh no, still the Dolphins are.
Oh no! It's Flacco is what's telling me.
Yeah, Colts. That's all I need to know.
Colts.
I'll take the Colts. I don't know how the Dolphins even have 2 wins, but moving on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seahawks, Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I want them to bounce back just so that they can beat the Falcons for us.
Cole, they're just not winning. The Falcons.
Okay, we'll see. That's Sunday at 1 p.m. Texans, Packers. That should be interesting.
What you got, Jaden?
Texans, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Texans.
Give me the Texans. If there's one quarterback in this league that I
believe in him.
That I just really don't like, it's Jordan Love. And let me tell you, he plays like how I play quarterback on Madden. He
plays like Peyton Manning.
He just be
accurate depiction.
He should be throwing shit.
No,
he should be throwing.
Brett Favre, accurate depiction. There we go.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
You get 4 touchdowns, but you also getting 3 picks. So
exactly, he literally plays like me on Madden, and I don't know. I just don't like quarterbacks like that. That's not a winning mentality. Bengals, Browns.
Bengals, Browns. Battle of Ohio.
You know what?
I go Bengals.
You know what, Dad?
What?
Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns in this game. The Browns are bouncing back versus the Bengals. Nick Chubb's going for 200 yards.
Oh, my God.
If Nick Chubb go for 200, I'll cry.
Taking the under.
Wow. I'd definitely take the under in that game.
No, I'm taking the under 200 yards. He ain't getting.
Oh, I mean.
I still take the under in points total, too. So.
Yeah, I'd take the under, too. Those are 2 pretty good defenses. I mean, the Bengals kind of. Oh my goodness, I scrolled away. Okay, Eagles, Giants. Saquon's return to MetLife.
Eagles. As much as I hate to say it.
Give me the Giants, man.
Eagles. No.
Give me the Giants. No. Eagles are not as good as y'all think. Just saying. Raiders, Rams.
Rams.
Yeah. I mean, this is a stinker. 2-4 versus 1-4. Yeah, give me the.
Not a good docket.
Give me the Raiders. Honestly, that defense gonna stop the Rams. Jaden, who you got?
Oh, I put the Rams.
Oh, okay. Panthers, Commanders.
Commanders.
I'm a big Commanders fan. Low key. Y'all might think I'm crazy. The Commanders might win the NFC East this year. It's crazy. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm done with this Jaden Glaze.
I feel like Jaden got multiple teams.
This guy Jaden, he is a big fan of the dual threat quarterback. He's a huge.
No, I don't like Lamar Jackson.
What?
No, I think.
Oh, that's Angel. That's Angel. Angel loves the Ravens.
I'm low key rooting for the Redskins because I just want my
Commanders. That's racist.
Whatever. I want my pick that I said was the number 1 draft pick quarterback.
Jay Daniels.
That's I want that success. Cause
okay, but can we start kind of pushing the Caleb Williams agenda though?
Caleb Williams.
Hey!
I'm not gonna lie. We've been hating on Caleb Williams, but he's kind of been going crazy. He had
he's coming together.
What do you have? 4 touchdowns last week?
Of course, but it was against the Jaguars.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Never mind. I'm just kidding.
So sad.
I mean, he's got 1,300 passing yards, which is top 10, but his touchdown interception ratio is 9-5. It's not great, but not everybody can be Baker Mayfield. So,
okay, here we go.
Chiefs versus 49ers. This should be a good game.
Chiefs? They're at San Francisco?
Yeah.
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs.
We know who Jaden's taking.
I said it was going to be a good game, but I feel like it is going to be a good game, but the 49ers are kind of stinky.
When's that one on?
4:25.
Okay, Sunday.
We have Thomas is on the call. I just hope y'all know that. I just wanted people to know that. Tom Brady is on the call. Yeah.
Oh, Tom Brady is calling that game. That'll be interesting.
I thought this man was saying Tom Brady was on the call, like he just brought him in or something.
I thought
like he got Tom on.
I heard Tom was on the call, and I was kind of confused. Anyway,
Tom is on the call.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Tom Brady calls a quarterback that he beat in the Super Bowl. But anyway, Jets versus Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm honestly gonna go with the Steelers. No, actually, no. I'm going with the Jets, and here's why. Russell Wilson starting this week. That defense is always gonna be great, but Russell Wilson starting.
I don't believe in Russell Wilson.
I don't know why they're benching Justin Fields after a 4-2 start, and he has 10 touchdowns to 1 interception. You tell me how that one works, but yeah, I got the Jets.
All right. I want to ask y'all a question. You got one more pick?
There's 2 more games.
Right.
There's 2 Monday night games this week. We got Ravens Bucks.
Give me the Bucks.
I agree. Give me the Bucks.
Just no. Give me the Ravens.
Jaden goes Ravens. All right.
I mean, Lamar's like 20-1 versus the
it's in
NFC
Tampa.
in his career.
I'll give him the edge in Tampa.
We've played him on Monday night. Ooh, a trade just got proposed to me in fantasy. But anyway, Chargers versus Cardinals at 9 p.m. on Monday night.
Arizona.
Snooze fast.
Give me Arizona. Whoa.
What? Arizona?
Yeah. Over the Chargers?
No Marvin Harrison? No Marvin Harrison? And you expect Kyler to do?
They got Elijah Higgins.
I got it.
They got Elijah Higgins.
Yeah. Here we go. Give me Jim Harbaugh in the Chargers.
I'm not accepting this trade, but this guy in my league he'd send me CeeDee Lamb and Jackson Smith and Jigba for this is what I'll be sending him. Saquon, Terry McLaurin, Chris Olave. I'm just not accepting that trade. I'm sorry.
You ever heard of shooting your shot?
I got a big week out of Bub Means.
Right.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So Jaden, I need to get your opinion on a college football player real quick.
Okay.
Cola's big on this running back out of Boise State. What's his name?
Jeanty.
What's your take on this kid? Because I've been seeing a lot of things on Twitter about him. People comparing him to Barry Sanders, and other people saying he ain't playing no competition. He's not even getting touched. Like, what is your take?
Well, he did play number 3.
So,
okay. I just want to point that out. He played number 3 Oregon at the time. He ran for 196 and 3 touchdowns.
Oregon's defense sucks. We know this.
It doesn't matter. It's still a great team. Go ahead, Jade.
Okay, but to me, I said this to Cole before this week. Travis Hunter was my Heisman favorite, but since he went out last week, Ashton Jeanty is my Heisman favorite right now. I don't care that he plays in the Mountain West. Even if you say you don't play nobody, no one's running consistently for 150 yards a game against nobody. Like, that's not consistent. And even say he plays no competition. He went to now number 2 Oregon and almost ran for 200 yards. So
and 3 touchdowns.
I don't know if you want him to do more. And it's like the way he runs is actually kind of crazy. I don't know if you've seen it, but like he stands straight up in the backfield. Most people, if you're going to stand straight up in the backfield, you're just not going anywhere. He stands straight up. He gets the football, and it feels like he's a battering ram after that. He bounces off tackles. Like, yeah, this is. I feel like I haven't seen a running back like this, that dominant, probably since Derrick Henry, actually.
Probably since Doug Martin.
Just like,
Doug Martin was nice.
It's just that when he touches the ball, everybody just bounce off of him.
So every episode, we kind of touch on the NIL a little bit and how it's changing the landscape of college football. And I said something to Cole. I was like, what team do you think he plays for next year? And Cole mentioned maybe he goes to the draft. But I feel like now with the NIL, you may see this kid take a bag from a school and go play his senior year.
I feel like that's not him, though. Like
I'm just saying, like, it's not a bad look, because here's the deal. Say you could get, let's say you could get $1 million or $2 million NIL deal to go play at Bama for his senior year.
That's it.
I'm just saying. Let's just say it was $1 million.
Okay.
I think it'll be more.
Go ahead.
Okay, but he gets $1 million. He finishes, gets his degree, has $1 million contract, and now is definitely going to put on film and tape at a bigger competition to be a top 10 draft pick. Where I don't necessarily think he's going to be in that range if he comes out this year. So the bag in the NFL would be even more. But kids would risk it in the past to go get the bag, whatever the bag may be in the NFL. May fall down to a second round, late second round, early third, because of the talent pool. When now they have the option to go get paid in college. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I feel like every kid's dream who plays football is to play in the NFL. And I feel like even though he's a junior, I still feel like he's going to go to the draft, even with like the NIL. Because he said in an interview, he said that he was offered so much, because he was even good last year. He said he was offered so much money to go here and here and here and here. But he decided to stay at Boise State because he's built a foundation for like.
So he's got some good morals. Yeah. I haven't watched him like you. Jaden, you think he goes to the NFL?
I think he should, because a prime example of him, if he comes back, would be Cole Nose, Ollie Gordon at Oklahoma State. Last year, he was one of the best. He was one of the best running backs in college football last year, and I don't think he was eligible to go to the draft, but I feel like he should have just sat out this year just for his draft stock, because he came back this year and people now had film on him. Like, okay, we know what we're looking for when we play Oklahoma State to stop Ollie Gordon. So people are now stacking the box, and now he's not even close to being probably one of the best running backs in the country, and now his draft stock is taking a hit. So while his draft stock is high, while he really might make a push for the first round at this projection, he might as well just enter the draft out of this year.
If he goes to the draft, he's getting first round.
If you don't know who we're talking about and you're listening, go Google, what's his name, Cole?
Ashton Jeanty.
Google him, YouTube him, watch some highlights. I did myself because Cole has been talking nonstop about this kid. So I checked him out. He's a talent, but I haven't, You
haven't seen him play?
No, because I let me see him play against a good defense. Like a good schematic defensive coordinator going up.
He plays UNLV this week. Or next week, actually.
And like you threw out the Oregon, and I just don't Oregon. You know how I feel about the defense.
I mean, they don't have a fantastic defense, but it's still Oregon. They're gonna have good players.
All right, last topic. I hit you guys in the group chat about Angel Reese. Me and Cole have talked on past Magnetico podcast about the WNBA and the salaries and everything, and we gave our take. You can go back and listen to that episode. But Jaden, I don't know why we're getting that. But what is your take on what Angel Reese said?
You can go ahead, Jaden.
I don't think it's as big of a problem as I think it should be, because if her salary is $74,000, that means, because I think she pays $8K a month for rent, so that means that's $96K a year. So if she's just using rent off of her salary, she's still like almost like $20,000 in debt. But like she has so many more like endorsement deals, or I wish that should cover that. So I don't think it's as big as a deal as I think it probably should be. But yeah, I think it is a problem that like if these WNBA players have these like paying this much for a house and their salary is just not even coming close to them even paying a rent for the entire year. Something will have to be figured out eventually, but I don't think it probably won't be no time soon now.
I agree with what you're saying, because she's even like the money she gets from endorsement deals, like the commercial she does, and she's still an influencer. Like that's like she gets money from that too. So I feel like it's not as big as a deal as everybody's perceiving it to be.
Okay, glad you both said what you said. Proud of each of you for that, because what I take out of that is I stand by. If women want to get paid more, women go out and support women. That's my take. But Angel Reese, she could use some media training.
Oh, for sure.
Saying that you have rent at $8,000 a month, then your salary's not covering. Well, you chose to live in a place that's $8,000 a month.
Yeah. Like, that's also what I was going to talk about. Like,
yeah, like you could get an apartment in Hoboken with a view of New York City for $5,000 a month. Where's she living? And that's her choice. So she could use some training, but I'm proud of both of you, because what I saw on the headline that I sent you was really trying to bash her. And if you listen to the entire thing in the context of what she was saying, she didn't sound as bad as what the headline.
That's what the media tries to do. The media tries to like put words into athletes or like famous people's mouths and like try and get money off of that. Right. But like it to actually like get the full story, you have to listen to what they're like. You have to actually listen to the coverage, the media.
And that goes for everything going on in society right now. If you see anything, you're going to see a headline. It's going to be this way. It's going to make you think that way. Social media, TikTok, that is what they're trying to divide. And so they were trying to make her look away. Yeah. And it really wasn't that. But saying $8,000 a month, like people aren't in that level. They don't understand what you're saying. That's crazy. To pay $90,000. If you have $8,000 to spend a month on rent, as a young woman coming out of college going into a professional career of basketball, you should have probably bought a property. That's a smart thing to do. Yeah. So they're trying to make her look away, which I don't like, but that's what the media does. So I'm impressed by both of you saying that. Well, good job, guys.
We're scholars.
Telling you. Anything else you want to discuss before we get out of here? We've been going about 43 minutes.
Who's better, LeBron or Bronny?
You are not baiting me into...
Donna said Bronny yesterday.
She said Bronny?
Oh, wow.
Jaden was on the phone when she said it, too.
Jaden, thanks for joining us again on this show.
Peace.
See you next time. Magnetico Podcast.